are whispered around campfires and passed down from generation to generation. They spark fear in the hearts and minds of children and adults alike. Their subjects take many shapes, be they bloodthirsty creatures of the night, vengeance-seeking ghouls, or sinister vortices. And each time they are told, the terror spreads. Hey kids, welcome home. It's time once again to gather around the campfire, crack out the s'mores, and share another urban legend. The mystery surrounding the Alaska Triangle has made for intriguing conversation and speculation amongst people, so much so that the Travel Channel has even crafted a TV show around it. The borders of this mysterious area connect Anchorage and Juneau in the south to Barrow along the Alaskan north coast. The area within its perimeter is known to contain some of the most unforgiving wilderness in all of North America, from rugged mountain peaks, alpine lakes, vast forests, and, oddly enough, large areas of, apparent nothing. With such an unforgiving backdrop, it would not be out of place for people to occasionally go missing. However, this stretch of land has seen far more than its fair share of disappearances. Adding further confusion and bafflement to these disappearances is the fact that these people didn't just disappear. They vanished without a trace. No left behind belongings, no evidence whatsoever. They were just gone. There would be an increase in the intrigue surrounding the Alaska Triangle beginning in 1972 when U.S. House Majority Leader Hale Boggs, Alaska Congressman Nick Begich, an aide by the name of Russell Brown, and pilot Don Johns, and the small private craft carrying them would seemingly vanish somewhere between Juneau and Anchorage. After an extensive search and rescue attempt that would last over a month and would include 40 military crafts and also elicit the help of 50 civilian planes, searching a grid of 32,000 square miles, the results would be baffling and unfortunate. Not a single trace was ever uncovered. The plane, its passengers and crew, are still missing to this day. It would be after this incident that Congress would pass a law mandating the installation of emergency locator transmitters in all U.S. civilian aircraft. That was all well and good, but of course, this would also lead to many questions from the people of Alaska, and given the size of the triangle, it would be easy to pass it off as an unfortunate event or a coincidence. After all, the perils of the area are well documented. The landscape is vast and truly inhospitable. But when looking at the number of individuals that have disappeared, one could be forgiven in believing something supernatural is at play here. From airline passengers, Alaskan natives, tourists and hikers alike, the Alaska Triangle has indiscriminately claimed more than 16,000 souls, and this is only since 1988. 16 years after Hobbs and his political colleagues would disappear. So who knows what the actual number really is? 16,000 people, which equates to 484 people every year. More than a person a day. Every single day. The missing person rate from just this section of Alaska is more than double the national average. But why? And even more perplexing, how? Much like the speculation surrounding the Bermuda Triangle, people have postulated everything from unusually heavy air and bizarre weather patterns to the more tinfoil variety explanations revolving around alien involvement and abduction theories. Others believe the disappearances can be blamed on an evil shape-shifting demon of Tingit Indian lore named Kushtagha. Kushtagha, which literally translates to land otter man, are capable of assuming human form and are commonly reported as having the appearance of an otter. In some stories, Kushtagha are cruel creatures who take delight in tricking humans to their deaths. In some legends, it is said the Kushtagha will imitate the cries of a baby or the screams of a woman to to lure their victims to the river. From a more scientific standpoint, the theory that is most often posted and pushed as fact is the geography of the area. The area is rife with massive glaciers, hidden caves, and building-sized crevices that, when combined, all provide the perfect burying ground for a downed aircraft. At least, that's what science would have you believe, but doesn't seem to take into account locals and hikers, and why diving expeditions have never found any evidence of any aircrafts or human remains. And with the amount of souls claims, it seems unlikely that no evidence would ever be discovered. No matter how large the crevice is, no matter how deep the water goes, the amount of people and aircrafts that have disappeared within this 32,000-mile stretch of land seems improbable that there would be no evidence left behind. And if there were evidence, that we have yet to discover it, which is why people tend to lean more heavily into that alien abduction theory when it comes to the Alaska Triangle. If abduction is the reason for these disappearances, then it would eliminate that evidence being left behind. Regardless of what school of thought you find yourself falling into, science or other, one thing is clear. If you ever find yourself in Alaska, I would advise you to stay away from that 32,000-mile stretch of land between Juneau and Anchorage. Because if one thing's for certain, the odds will not be in your favor. Thank you once again for joining me on another journey into the dark. I appreciate you taking the time to watch today, and if you did enjoy, please give the video a like. And if you haven't already done so, I hope you will subscribe. Subscribing is the easiest way to show your support. If you want to further support the channel, you can join me over on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Until we journey into the dark again next time, I thank you all for watching and for all your support. Until next time, sleep well.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, I go.
VENATOS.
How do you like them apples?
VENATOS is a premium gaming peripheral brand geared toward developing high-performance products. We're currently working toward creating new, exciting, and unique products not currently found on the market. With quality to match its sleek and beautiful design, I can honestly say that my VENATOS mouse is the best that I've ever owned, and I'm looking forward to expanding my collection of VENATOS products. VENATOS ships internationally with extremely low international shipping costs, and shipping is free to the US and Canada. Your products will arrive quickly and carefully packaged, with most orders arriving within 7 to 10 business days. If you're looking to upgrade your setup in an affordable way without substituting looks, VENATOS is an optimal choice, and when you use code PRESSSTARTMOM at checkout, VENATOS is offering a 10% discount on your order. You'll be doing Mom a solid, and you'll be doing yourself a solid. Everyone wins. Thank you so much to VENATOS for sponsoring this video.
Late nights, been on long flights, stayed on strange time. It's a strange time in my life. I took a drive home to clear my mind.